I will not be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So there's your answer today. We will not be on Love and Marriage Huntsville moving forward after this season. Yeah, so we will be living our real lives, focusing on the future. And when this season's over, when you see us in the next few episodes that are coming, and when you see us on the reunion, I will explain to you some of those reasons as well, because there's a lot of stuff you guys don't get to see behind the scenes that happens. There's a lot of politics involved in this business.
Even though the cameras have stopped filming, the drama surrounding Sonny Minks and Moses Monroe is far from over. Their departure from Love and Marriage Huntsville has left fans with plenty of questions, and many people are still trying to understand what really happened behind the scenes. While viewers only saw part of the story on television, Sonny recently shared her side of the situation, revealing details that shed light on why she and Moses decided to walk away from the show. Sonny Minks recently went live on Instagram to address the rumors and confirm that she and her husband, Moses Monroe, will not be returning for another season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. The announcement quickly caught the attention of fans who had been wondering about the couple's future with the series. Although the news seemed sudden to viewers, Sonny explained that the decision had been building for quite some time. According to Sonny, the past season was one of the most difficult periods of her life. She spoke openly about the emotional strain she experienced while being part of the show. The constant criticism from viewers, public opinions about her marriage, and ongoing discussions about her personal life.
Talk to Sonny. Sonny was on the production team when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And Sonny was very, very, very helpful to me. So when she came to town for y'all's podcast, I did ask her if she would talk to me, and kind of what happened.
She just didn't come from Maurice, though.
You said she didn't come for Maurice?
Yeah, Sonny.
You trying to say you can't trust him around your man? Then?
Sonny said she didn't want none out with men.
She did say that. She made that very clear.
She said, because we were like, now we just can't trust production around our men. And she was like, that's not your worry.
They're saying that's
sad. Well.
Created a level of pressure she had never expected. What started as an opportunity to share her story eventually became something that affected her mental and emotional well-being. Many fans wondered why she chose to leave just as people were becoming more invested in her storyline. During her live session, Sonny explained that the decision was about much more than television drama. She said she wanted to protect her marriage and maintain her personal values. Although she did not reveal every detail, her comments suggested that there were conflicts behind the scenes that viewers never saw. She hinted at trust issues, disagreements, and pressures that may have influenced their decision to step away from the spotlight. To fully understand why their exit became such a major topic, it is important to look back at the complicated history that started long before
Sonny through Destiny.
It's messy, but it's the truth.
Because I was her producer, and this was her
producer.
boyfriend at the time
Right.
that I was working on the show.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But it wasn't no kikiing going on at that time. We had just literally, it was just, that was her guy, and that was it.
All right.
We saw each other one time.
Okay.
And then you stopped working on the
And
show.
then I stopped working on the show a year later. We started bumping it when I came back to St. Louis in 23. We started seeing each other all the time.
Sonny joined the cast. The story begins with Destiny Payton and Moses Monroe. Before Monroe became a familiar face connected to the show, he and Destiny were involved in a relationship that lasted nearly 10 years. Their relationship was far from simple. Over the years, they experienced multiple breakups and reconciliations, creating a cycle that became a significant part of Destiny's personal journey. What made the situation even more interesting was the fact that Monroe never appeared on camera during that time. Even though Destiny frequently discussed him on the show, viewers never actually saw him. This led fans to speculate about why he stayed away from filming. Some believed he preferred to keep his private life out of the spotlight, while others wondered if there were deeper reasons behind his absence. Throughout several seasons, Destiny spoke about Monroe during interviews.
I was friends with my family.
Okay.
So he was at family reunions. I'm like, this dude, I can't, stop seeing him. He's everywhere.
Right.
And then he was like, yo, let me get your number and get in touch with you. We can keep in touch with, talk about business and stuff, real estate. I'm like, okay, cool. And then he was like, the next time he was like, well, what's up though? Yeah. And this is how it happened. We fell in love.
And confessionals. She described him as someone who played an important role in her life, yet their relationship often seemed uncertain. As time passed, viewers began noticing signs that things were not going well between them. Eventually, the relationship ended not long after Destiny finalized her divorce from Labirick, L.B. Williams. Most people assumed the breakup marked the end of their story. However, what happened next surprised nearly everyone. Only 90 days after ending his long-term relationship with Destiny, Moses Monroe announced that he had married Sunny Minks. The news shocked both fans and cast members. Many people struggled to understand how someone could move on so quickly after spending a decade with another partner. The situation became even more controversial when allegations emerged about Sunny's connection to Destiny. Destiny claimed that Sunny had been more than just an acquaintance. According to her, Sunny had been a friend, a manager, and someone she trusted during their relationship. Sunny strongly denied those accusations.
Being a new couple, experiencing some of the highs and lows that we've experienced, prison, and there's so much more I wanted to share with you guys, but unfortunately it won't be shown on the show.
She insisted that her interactions with Destiny had always been professional and that she never crossed any personal boundaries. According to Sunny, her relationship with Moses developed naturally after his relationship with Destiny had already ended. She argued that the accusations were driven by emotional pain rather than facts. As public debate intensified, another issue added fuel to the controversy. Moses Monroe faced legal problems after violating the terms of his probation. Reports revealed that he had traveled for activities related to love and marriage, Huntsville, without receiving the required approval from his probation officer. As a result, he was sentenced to serve 11 months. The legal situation quickly became a major topic of discussion among viewers and cast members. Some questioned whether participating in reality television had contributed to the problems he faced. Others debated whether the benefits of appearing on the show were worth the personal and legal challenges that came with it. Throughout the controversy, Sunny remained firmly by her husband's side. She publicly defended Moses and consistently showed support during difficult moments. Through social media posts and public statements, she emphasized the importance of loyalty, commitment, and standing together as a couple during challenging times. She described their relationship as one built on trust, love, and mutual support. Her decision to stand by Moses received mixed reactions. Some people admired her dedication and believed she was demonstrating the qualities of a supportive partner. Others felt she was overlooking issues that had contributed to the controversy. Regardless of public opinion, Sunny remained committed to her husband and their relationship. When Sunny officially joined the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville, she immediately became one of the most talked-about personalities on the show. Her confident personality, direct communication style, and willingness to speak her mind ensured that she would not go unnoticed. Whether viewers agreed with her or criticized her actions, she brought energy, emotion, and conversation to every scene she appeared in. Now, with Sunny and Moses choosing to leave the series behind, fans are left wondering what comes next. While their chapter on Love and Marriage Huntsville may have ended, the conversations surrounding their relationship, the controversies, and the decisions that led to their exit are likely to continue long after the cameras have stopped rolling. When Sunny Minks joined Love and Marriage Huntsville, she quickly became one of the most talked-about cast members. Her arrival brought a new layer of excitement and conflict to the show, but it also placed her at the center of intense public attention. From the very beginning, viewers were fascinated by her relationship with Moses Monroe and the speed at which their romance turned into marriage. As their story unfolded, questions and rumors followed them everywhere. Many fans wondered how their relationship developed so quickly and whether there was more to the story than what was being shown on television. The controversy surrounding their marriage soon became one of the season's biggest topics. Every appearance, conversation, and interaction seemed to spark new debates among viewers. The scrutiny didn't stop once filming ended. On social media, discussions about Sunny and Moses became constant. Supporters defended the couple, while critics questioned their decisions and motives. The online conversations often became heated, turning social media platforms into a battlefield filled with strong opinions and endless arguments. Unlike some reality stars who choose to stay silent, Sunny regularly responded to criticism. She used her social media accounts to explain her side of the story, address rumors, and defend herself against accusations. While some people appreciated her willingness to speak openly, others felt her responses only added more fuel to the controversy. As a result, she remained one of the most discussed personalities connected to the show. The tension wasn't limited to social media. Relationships within the cast also became increasingly strained. As the season progressed, disagreements grew stronger and friendships were tested. Different groups formed within the cast, and accusations continued to circulate. Sunny often found herself involved in difficult conversations and emotional confrontations with several cast members. Over time, the atmosphere became more stressful than entertaining. What began as reality television drama gradually turned into an environment filled with mistrust, resentment, and ongoing conflict. Opportunities to resolve differences became rare as emotions continued to rise. For Sunny, the experience became emotionally exhausting. She faced criticism from multiple directions at the same time. There were disagreements with cast members, judgment from viewers, and constant discussions about her personal life. Living under that level of scrutiny day after day eventually became overwhelming. By the end of the season, it was clear that the experience had affected her deeply. The pressure not only impacted her relationships with others, but also affected her own sense of happiness and peace. What viewers saw on screen was only part of the story. Behind the scenes, the emotional weight of the situation continued to grow. As the challenges increased, it became obvious that Sunny and Moses were reaching a turning point. The reality television journey that had once seemed exciting was no longer bringing them the same benefits. Instead, it was creating stress that extended into their personal lives. In an emotional Instagram live session, Sunny finally addressed the rumors about her future with the show. Speaking honestly and calmly, she confirmed that she and Moses Monroe would not be returning for another season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Although she remained composed throughout the broadcast, viewers could sense the emotions behind her words. She spoke like someone who had experienced months of pressure, criticism, and emotional ups and downs. Rather than focusing on the negativity, she explained that it was simply time for her and Moses to move forward. One of the most memorable moments from her announcement was when she hinted that there were personal reasons behind their decision. While she chose not to reveal every detail, she suggested that some of the challenges they faced were far more complicated than what viewers had seen on television. Her statement, "We will be living our real lives after this season," resonated with many fans. To some, it sounded like a farewell not only to the show, but also to the lifestyle that comes with reality television. It reflected a desire to focus on real-life priorities instead of continuing to live under public scrutiny. The reaction from fans was mixed. Many people supported her choice and praised her for putting her mental health and personal life first. They viewed her decision as an act of self-respect and maturity. Others, however, felt disappointed because they believed her story was unfinished. Some fans were hoping to see how certain conflicts would be resolved in future episodes. No matter where people stood, most agreed that her departure would have a significant impact on the series. Sunny and Moses had become major figures in some of the show's most talked about storylines, and their absence will undoubtedly